What's up, y'all? So lately, there's been extreme weather forecast, the worst it's been in 20 years, supposedly, and everyone that's over in the south is like sliding all over the place, cars are exploding, everyone's getting in accidents, everyone's like, oh my god, we're gonna die, it's snowing. And then there's where I live. From the past videos that I've sent the few days, you've been able to see that it has snowed a lot here, like it does every year. I mean, we get tons and tons of snow here. Kind of how it goes. And we're all sitting here watching the news, and everyone's like, it's a national disaster about the snow. We're over here like, step outside onto the pavement, and you go and you like knee deep in snow, and you have to snowshoe into work. That's what it's like. And that's what we're used to. Y'all complain about a couple inches of snow. We're complaining about like knee-deep, waist-deep snow trying to get into work, not being able to drive in that, because our cars are buried, all that. That's what we're worried about. You guys worry about those couple inches? We'll worry about a couple feet. Anywho, going on about the news. People at work were watching the news today, watching the snow, and they're like, oh, look at the snow on the TV, it's so pretty. And then there's like a window where it's snowing outside right next to them. I'm like, why don't you just look outside and be like, oh, look at the snow, it's so pretty, instead of watching it on TV. Like, what's the point of that? Just go outside and see it. It's right there. But no, you have to watch it on TV and be like, oh, I wish I could be in that. Well, you could. You just have to walk 5 feet. There's always different kind of people at work and all the different customers. Some people are slobs and they leave stuff everywhere and they try and make a mess, it seems like. Some people are very polite and try and help you clean up. Then there's always that one weird customer who comes up and gives you a hug and is like, how are you doing? I have to take care of you. And they're like, oh my gosh, you're so sad. You look so sad. Let me help you. And I'm like, no, I'm just working. They're like, oh, let me cheer you up and get you stuff and make you feel better. And there's always those customers that you're like, good morning, to. And they're like, is that a threat? Like, are you threatening me? It's like, what does that mean? It's like, I just said good morning, because it's 6 a.m. It's kind of how it works. And then you always got your different employees. Of course, you got the typical stoner employee. So they're like, dude, let's smoke after work. Okay, what are we gonna be smoking? Whatever's in my pocket. And you always got that old man who's got a creepy crush on you that wants to give you hugs and loves on you. And it's not necessarily a bad thing. Made my day. Every day. Every day you gotta make my day. Sorry, I'm 19. Like, a little bit young. Sorry about that. But you make my day. Every day. Even though it's creepy. Creepy old man makes my day. Every day. You always got that creepy old man at work. And then you always have your nice and your mean managers. Nice ones who are just like, oh yeah, sure, to everything. And the mean ones who are always like, yelling at you for shit that you didn't do. And like, yelling at you for like tiny things that don't even matter. You know, there's always a nice and there's always a mean manager. Just kind of how it goes. And you always have to have one friend at work who you like to hang out with, who you want to be close to, who you get caught talking to and get yelled at. Because that's just how it works. And then there's always that one overweight person who thinks they're better than everyone else. And they're always like, oh, look at me, I'm so great, look how much better I am than you. Always got one of those at work, always. That's pretty much my work description. And then there's all the little employees that are just there to work and they don't say much and they just kind of do whatever. They don't really fall into any description. They're just like little slaves that slave for their money. So the same as there's different kind of customers, there's different kind of different kind of employees. And then there's just people who come in and get food. And even though they aren't staying there and they don't work there, they just come in and are like, let me buy food. Or like, they don't even buy food. They like come in and just eat, just to eat, and then they leave. I'm like, this isn't your food. Like, this is a hotel. You have to be staying here for the food. And then they'll like ask you to like plate their food for them and stuff. Like, they'll like hold out their plate and they'll be like, put it on my plate for me. And I'll be like, just because I'm standing here doesn't mean I'm here to like plate up your food for you. Like, this is a hotel. There's like, you know, the big heater things that you take the food out of. And there's like a bread cabinet. I mean, it's not like I'm gonna sit there and take food out for people. No, I'm like stocking up silverware, stocking up coffee, doing everything else I need to do. I'm not gonna be sitting there plating up food for people. But there's always that one person who's like, can you put it on my plate for me? I'm like, no, I cannot do that. But you know, there's always gonna be polite and there's always gonna be rude customers. Polite customers say good morning and are super sweet. Rude customers make a mess. Ruin things. You know, all normal. Short video of the day. I feel like I had more before, but you know. Not exactly a funny video today, but you know. Deep part of YouTube.